turn on your heart. I turn up your heart. I turn up your heart. I turn on your.
Mrs. Hanson?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to tell you this. Your husband was in a car accident.
Julian,
Yes.
welcome to Heart.
Thank you.
Premonition. Have you ever had a premonition or suffered deja vu yourself?
No.
Have you ever had a premonition or suffered deja vu yourself?
No. Although right now I am. What? Hold on. Hey, hold on. Everything's gonna be fine. Come on.
Promise.
I promise. I promise. This is a guy who really doesn't know how to communicate in some kind of way. Well, not that he doesn't know how to communicate. I think that he does know how to communicate, but he's lost the ability to in some kind of way. And particularly when it's, particularly when he's around his wife, you know. And I think that that's the core of what the movie is this love story and this kind of four-way love story between this family.
But men telling people that they love them, their wives or their daughters, is something a lot of guys actually have a problem with in real life, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never had the problem with that. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just the way I grew up or it's just the type of person that I am. But, you know, I mean, I've always found it reasonably easy to communicate the way that I feel about somebody. And, you know, to tell somebody I love them has never been that difficult.
Different things around me all the time that I can't explain. Things that I've done. People talking to me. People who know me, but I have never met.
People like me.
Yes.
Obviously, you're dealing with some inconsistencies.
Oh, yeah. I wake up every morning to find my husband has died again. I think that goes just a little beyond inconsistent.
Have you ever lost a love, had to deal with the issue of losing love?
I've lost a few people in my life, including my father and some people that were very close to me. And then I've had relationships like everybody that have broken up. And, you know, I think that, you know, my first reading of the script is exactly what you said. It was kind of it's a kind of sad love story, and it's exactly what you're talking about.
So do you think, bearing in mind, it's better to have loved and lost than not to have loved at all?
You know, I wouldn't change any of the things, I mean, no, except for people passing away, but any of the choices that I made in regards to relationships that didn't kind of end up staying together. But, yeah, I think so, definitely.
Oh. Mama said to give you extra hugs.
I love you more than anything in the whole wide world.
There's a particular scene where you make a point of telling your daughters that you love them. Having filmed that scene, did you feel the need then to go home and perhaps ring your own daughter and remind her that you love her?
You know, I remind my daughter that I love her every half hour.
So when you tell her that Daddy loves her,
Yeah.
is she kind of at that age where it's like, ew, ugh, Dad, I'm 6?
It depends where we are. If we're at school and, you know, there's a bunch of boys around, maybe it's not the coolest thing to be doing right there.
Okay.
But you got to force them.